I wish they could do it longer.
Longer than that?
I'm all tripping on my hair. Yes, longer.
I mean, that's pretty long already.
Yeah, I really want like long.
How long is your hair?
My hair like here.
Oh, not too long.
Oh,
my bad. Oh, you bald. I got you. Pelona. Kaija.
Yeah.
Kaija. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You sure you don't want no water or anything like that?
I'm sure.
All right. Don't want you getting parched.
Yeah. You looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you notice how we coming, we in front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on. Been in the field playing, we work.
Welcome back, Barbershop Confidential, the podcast. Your boy Jonah. And we are back. Today we have a special guest, Kaija, in the house. How you doing? How you doing, Kaija?
I'm doing good.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I like the hair. That shit is fresh.
Thank you. I feel like I look like cotton candy.
That does it. That's the vibe it gives.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna my goal this weekend is to end up like at somewhere where they sell cotton candy.
So you can take a picture?
Like a picture, yeah.
Oh, you just did a music video too, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up. I like that song.
What?
The song you did?
The Middle of the Night?
Yeah. I got like the visuals. It was a good video.
Yeah, and the cool thing about that video is Junior, the one that actually produced the whole thing, it was his first video shoot.
Oh, no way. He got down.
Yeah, and he got down. Like, I was just like, damn, like, that's actually good. So imagine when he does like 50 more.
More. Yeah, he's just going to get better. That's what it is. Just keep doing it. I mean, you know, right? I love
that song.
Yeah. Did you write it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
I write all my songs.
All your music. How do you pick out beats?
YouTube.
Oh, so you can't use them then, right? Or like you can monetize them?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
So right now I'm actually looking for someone to like actually like
produce
like someone to actually work with me.
Oh, that's what's up. I have so many questions now that I know that.
Okay, yeah.
Are you from San Diego?
I'm from El Centro.
Oh, El Centro, the Valley.
The Valley.
Yeah, okay.
Let me find out you're from
there. No, but I've been out there, so and I know you guys call it the Valley.
The Valley, yeah.
I call it the Hell's Waiting Room.
The Hell's Waiting Room?
Because it's so hot, like year round. Hot.
I like that.
Like before hell, they're like, sit down.
It's really hot out there.
We'll call your number later. Just like, fuck, man, it's hot.
It is hot.
Yeah.
It's so hot. It's just like when you like, it's like in the summer when you get in your car, it's just like that type of hot. When you even like touch something, you're just like,
burning yourself. Yeah. No leather seats in El Centro. No. I used to have to go out there for work, and we went out there like 3 times. And so I'd be there for a week. And I remember one time was the summer, one was like October and it was still hot. And then one was like right before Thanksgiving. And I was like, this is going to be nice and cool, breezy. No.
It's hot.
It was just as hot as it was in October. It was hot.
And when I come out here, like I'm always cold.
Oh yeah, because you're used to.
Yeah, I'm used to the
oven.
The oven.
The oven over there.
But I like it. Like when I feel sun, I'm just like.
But not hot, right? Like,
no.
Yeah. So you live out there?
No, I live over here now.
You live here now? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. When did you make the move?
When I was 17.
Oh, okay. So a few years now?
By myself. I grabbed all my bags and I was like, Mom, I gotta go.
Bees.
No, literally.
She's like, where are you going?
Yeah, she's like, where are you going? I was like, I'm gonna move to San Diego. I had nowhere to go.
You just picked up and dipped?
Just grabbed everything. Everything. And I told her, I was like, I need to go find a job. I gotta go make some money. So I left.
Where'd you go though? Did you have like a friend's house or?
No.
Like a hotel?
No.
In your car? You was doing it before the TikTok trends and all that?
Yeah.
Like living in your car?
Yeah. So I, and then I remember my friend, like I was done, like, you know, I was like, okay, like I need to find a place. I text my friend from the Valley and I was like, hey, like, do you know any people that are renting a room? And he's like, well, actually, I'm renting I live in a place and there's a girl and she's looking for someone to kind of split the room with her.
Oh, like share the room?
Share the room. So then I was like, well, can you like introduce me? And then he was just like, yeah, she said to come through tonight. So I went to go visit her and I met her and she said yes.
Damn.
So I got my little room and then from there, like
But so you shared a room with her?
I shared a room with her.
Was that weird? Have you shared a room before?
Nah.
So that was the first time.
And the room was tiny, like literally.
Like this?
Tinier.
Oh, damn.
Tiny. But to me, I was just thinking like, okay, you know what? I was just happy. Like I have a roof over my head now. I have a place that I can actually shower. There's like I'm okay.
Did you find a job before the place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and the job.
That's mad risky though. Like
I know now that I think about it.
You threw caution through the window. You're like, fuck it, thug life.
Literally, I was just like, God got me. I gotta go. Like, yeah. Now that I think about it, like I see these little 17-year-olds, and I was just like, damn, like how did I do that?
Yeah.
Cause like,
damn, that's like hella impressive though. Like props to you. I did something, but not as crazy as that. Like I went to go live up north for school, so I had an apartment. And I had enough for the first month's rent. And after everything was said and done, I had $150 cash. No job. I didn't know how I was going to pay the next month's rent. All I had was $150. And I spent $100 on food. So I was like, let me secure food. That way, you know, I can at least eat at home.
Yeah.
And I had $50 left and I put it in gas. So I had nothing. So I went to like the town that I was living at. And I just started like going to bars like, y'all hiring? And this guy was like, yeah, I'll hire you as a bouncer. I was like, say less. The crazy thing, so that same day I applied at 3 different bars.
Okay.
He hired me on the spot.
Oh.
Another guy was like, you can start Wednesday. So I was like, all right, cool. And then the first bar never paid me. He had like this reputation for not paying his employees. Like they were always complaining. And I was just like, hey bro, like I need my, like, you know, I need the money, at least the 3 days that I worked here. And he was like, I ain't got it.
Doesn't that suck? Like,
yeah.
You must be a really good person and very nice that, like, you're just kind of like, hey, where's my money? Yeah. But imagine if you were like this thug and, like, they didn't know. Right? You would be like, yo, you better pay up before I.
Well, it's like, I'm in a different city. Like, if I come at him aggressive, like, I'm definitely not going to get my money. Yeah. So I was like, it's, you know, catch more flies with honey than vinegar, right? So I was like,
I have never heard that before.
What? For real?
Yeah, catch more flies with honey than vinegar.
Yeah. It was better to be sweet than, you know, sour. So my approach was like, I'm going to just be nice and hopefully he just kicks me down my money. But luckily, the other place that I worked at, they tipped out every night. So I was able to get some cash before I got a paycheck.
You never got paid?
From that guy? No, he ended up having to close down the business and he took off. He just took off.
Dang.
So, but I was terrified. I was like, I got no money. Like, no money. I don't know what I'm going to do. And then luckily the other bar hired me. And then I had to get it like more jobs. And so, but I was like, damn.
Dang.
I at least know I'm good for 30 days. But after the 30 days, who knows what's going to happen.
My friend always told me you can't depend on money that's not in your hand or in your pocket. Yeah. Because I'm always the type like, well, I'm going to get paid or I'm going to do this or like they owe me this. They said they're going to pay me back by then. They're like, she's like, no, it's not in your hand. Like, don't depend on it. And I'm like,
that's like when you want to buy something, you're like, oh, I'm going to get it. Not until you have it.
Not until
it's like physically in your hand, you can be like, all right, then I can make the commitment to like do something.
Yeah. That's why I was just like, I'm still like that too. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this. And I'm like, hold on.
Slow down.
I have no breaks.
Oh, that's good though. I like to, like you were like, God got me. That's what I was thinking up there. I was like, if it's ain't for me, then I'll just go home. Like, if I'm in debt, whatever, like, fuck it. God got me.
No, I always say that though. I'm like, God got me. Yeah. Like with everything, I'm always just like, oh, well, you know, maybe this was not part of God's plan.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to work for it though, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to do your part.
Yeah.
Like God can put the opportunity or, you know, whatever you believe in. Then you have to do the you know, it's like 80-20.
Yeah.
He gives you 20, you got to do the 80 to make it happen.
That's how I feel it. Like that's exactly how I feel right now. I feel like he is opening doors to me. Like I can see and I can feel it. Like, and he keeps telling me, go. And like, but he's making me work for it.
Well, it's a good thing though, because it's gonna help you in the long run.
Yeah. But I told him we had to talk.
Oh yeah, like one-on-one. You're like, hey, listen.
Yeah,
listen,
we definitely did. I told him
those rough times. No mas. Chill out with those.
Yeah, no, we did talk, but I keep telling him like just continue guiding me, because like right when I feel like I just don't know about my music.
Oh, like I call it imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Where you like doubt it. You're like, I'm not good. Even though people are telling you like, no, guys, it's just good. And you're like, nah,
that's
I'm
how
not
I feel.
good.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, you know what? Like, you know, or I see somebody else's likes and I'm just kind of like, damn, they got like 35,000. Like, but no, like I can feel him telling me like, if you're consistent, I will give you this. You just have to be consistent.
I had heard this guy, I guess he hit like a milestone on some streaming service. And he's like, yes, hard work is important, but you can work for a week and not get no hard for a week. And if you quit, you quit. You just have to have patience and keep going every day. Just be patient.
You have to.
And one day it will pay off.
Like I tell myself, like imagine right now, I was just like, you know what? Like, nah, like, you know, I'm not going to do this anymore. Not even knowing that my next show, one of the biggest producers that probably produced Rihanna would have been there.
Right?
See? Yeah. So, like, I was
you
like,
never know.
Right.
Like, you're in those rooms for a reason.
Right? That's why I was just like, all right, I'll do it.
When did you start, like when did you realize, oh, I could sing? Like, I'm going to give this a try.
When I was 7 years old.
When you were 7?
Yeah.
Like church choir or something?
No. So I used to sing with my dad in church.
Okay.
Like when I was 4 and 5, we used to all get dressed up and we would all sing, and he'll play the guitar and have like the little microphone there. But I just did that for him. Like I'm little, so
you weren't even thinking about like this could be.
Yeah, like my dad's like, okay, come on church, come on stage, and like I sing. You know, I'm not gonna be like no, like. But when I was 7 years old, I was watching have you seen The Proud Family?
Yeah.
On Disney Channel? Yeah, and I remember, like, you know how everybody, like, each channel has their own little theme song? Mm-hmm. And I remember listening to it, and I was just like, damn, like, whoever made this song could have put a little bit more time into it. Oh,
you're over here criticizing? Constructive criticism.
Definitely. So I was like, So I wrote all the words. Like, I went on YouTube, and I told my mom, can I use your phone?
Like the lyrics?
The lyrics. I wrote them down. I scratched out what he could have changed. Yeah, and then I was like, Mom, hear this. I showed her the original version of The Proud Family, and then I'm like, I feel like it should have been like this. And she's just like, okay, yeah, sounds good. She doesn't even like acknowledge me much. She's just trying to say like, yeah. And I was like, no. So I had my little paper, and then with every show I started like, I think it could have been like this, like, you know, like. And then I told my mom, who do I need to talk to?
Like if you're going to make changes?
Like if I'm about to. Yeah, and my mom's like, I don't know. Like, and then, yeah, so that's when it started. And then I was like, well, how do I get beats? So I started going on YouTube, listening to beats. And then I started recording myself with little cassette players.
Oh, damn. All right.
Yeah, and then I told my mom, I was like, well, that, like, you know, just hearing myself record through a cassette player, I was like, damn, like, this sucks. Like, this song, I can't sell this song like this. And it's just me, like, and then, yeah, I did that for a very long time. Like, very long time. Like, at 1 o'clock in the morning, I would finish my songs. And then I would go knock on my mom's door, and I'll be like, Mom. And she'd be like, They're all half asleep. And I'll be like, Mom, can you just hear this really fast? Like, and she's like, okay, can we hear it in the morning? I'm like, no, Mom, it's really good. You should hear it like right now. And she's like, okay. I'm like, can I borrow your phone? And then I'll play a little beat. And then I'll be like, I think it should go like this. And she'd be like, okay.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Was there a point where she was like, oh, damn, wait. Like she can actually hit these notes?
No.
She would just like listen.
Just kind of like.
And entertain you?
She would just listen. Like, you know, my mom can't say like, oh, no, I don't want to listen right now. Like, she was just like, okay. But she doesn't know what to say. Like, she's just like, okay, that sounds good. Yeah. But I didn't have anybody to record me. So I had all these thoughts since I was 7. And then I think when I was like 15, I went to this little event and I saw this guy with this little booth and everything, and he looked all famous. He had like these cool glasses, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like he looks so cool, and he was selling his CDs. And he did music. So I went up to him and I was just like, hey, like, you know, I want to make music. And then he was just like, oh, okay, Mia, like, you know, does your mom know this? Like, here's just me all standing there. And I was like, yeah, she knows. Like, I always sing her all my songs. And he was like, okay, do you record? I'm like, no, I really want to record. And he's like, look, if you're serious about this, he's like, I'll record you, but your mom has to come. And, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. And yeah, I ran home because it was like 2 minutes away from my house. Me and my friends. I had like 4 friends with me.
Oh, entourage.
And I was like, Mom, I just met this famous guy. And she's like, where? And I was like, he wants to record me. Come on, you have to go to his booth. And she's like, okay, I'm like, put your shoes on, hurry. And she went to go meet him, and we ended up recording. And then he got me some shows on the fair, low rider shows
out there in El Centro.
Mm-hmm, out there in El Centro.
I was just talking to somebody who's out there. What is that thing called that they do every once a year? It's like a fair, but it's like their thing.
La Gente.
Is it? That's what it's
La
called.
Gente.
They
It's
do
a car
like
club.
Oh no, I'm talking about like like a fair, but they like close down the streets and it's like
Christmas in the small town.
Oh no, it's like
dang it.
I forgot. I was out there during it. Like I was there.
I'm running out of options
when they were doing it, and it's like the big thing they do once a year, like a fair or a rodeo or something.
The fair.
Is that what it's called? Like he had a name for it. I was like, what is that? And he's like, you know, like they do a parade and they go down the middle of the main street of El Centro.
It's like the Christmas in the small town parade.
I guess, but it wasn't Christmas though. It was like during, I think that's when it was like almost Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh man. But anyways, so you did the fair and you like performed your own songs or like songs?
My own songs.
Damn, all right, girl.
Yeah, so that was funny. I remember like all my little high school friends went.
That's dope.
I thought it was so cool. I was wearing some blue chucks. Like, yeah, with some gloves.
Like shiny gloves?
Yeah.
Little MJ on it?
Yeah. And I was just there with my gloves singing.
Were people vibing to it or?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and then I think the next fair I performed with MC Magic.
Oh, MC Magic.
Yeah,
right.
Same thing. Saw his booth, went up to him, and I was like, hey. And he was like, oh, hi, Mia. And I was like, I really know all your songs. And I was like, I sing. I like music. He's like, that's good. And I was like, I really want to sing with you. And then he was like, okay. He's like, well, I'm performing this Friday. And he's like, you want to sing? Like, he's like, you could sing the song Lies with me.
Is that like one of his songs?
Yeah. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And I was like, cool. So I ran back home to my mom. Mom, guess what? I'm going to sing with MC Magic.
What would she say? Like, what's going on?
She doesn't really know, like, who anybody is.
Oh, okay.
She knows, like, who MB Riders is, all of them. But she didn't, like, so she was just like, okay, like, when? Like, are you sure? And, like.
That's pretty dope, though. I mean, because it's, like, if you think about it, like, how many people do that? And they're just like, yeah, get out of here, a kid or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they were so receptive to like have you go up and perform.
I'm surprised he said yes. Like he was just so like, okay. Yeah. He's like, well, I'm gonna perform at this time and you should be here at this time. And then I was all excited and I was so small. I had my bangs. It was the time where you put your bangs all the way across your forehead.
Oh, tonight will be the night.
And then I had the 2 big clips here. So when I performed with them, I had like a white jacket. It said airbrush, like my name on it. And then I had the big thing.
Damn, you had the whole outfit.
Yeah, I looked bad. I was just like, damn. And I looked so scared.
Oh, I mean, I imagine.
Like I was just holding the microphone and I was just like there. Like I did not move. I don't think I moved.
But you sang.
But I sang.
Yeah. Was it good? At that point, were you starting to be better?
Yeah, after that, but that was my first, like, oh my gosh, like, oh gosh, I can't believe
that must have been
did
scary as shit.
Yeah,
I have a fear of public speaking. Like, I don't like to go and I'll do it because if I have to, I had a job where I had to like gather people up and do a presentation. But before it, I was like, oh God, nah.
I don't like either.
I was like, fuck, all right, come on, just get like, I'm one of those like, just do it now, get it over with, and then you could be done with it.
Shake or like you?
I don't shake, but I get nervous. I'm like, okay, all right, just like focus on something, you know, try to make them laugh with like a joke, just to feel more comfortable about it.
Because then when everybody starts laughing, you're just like, oh,
yeah, it's like, all right, cool, whatever, you know, like it's not that bad. If they're just staring at you and like. You're just like
looking through your soul.
Yeah, you're like, damn. So I have this thing where I just like, just do it. Like, just get it over with. Like, the faster you do it, the better. You know, like, you'll be done with it. So
I don't like, in high school, I do not like presentations.
Oh.
I won't go to school.
You're like, I don't feel good.
Or I'll text my mom and I'll be like, Mom, please pick me up. I don't feel good. And she's like, no. And I'm like, Mom, you need to pick me up. I have and I'll go to the restroom and call my mom. And I'll be like, Mom, can you please pick me up? Like, we got a like presentation in Miss Antonio's class, and like, really, Mom, like, I really don't know what to say. And she'd be like, I am on my way.
Mom's helping you. My mom would be like, good luck.
Yeah, and she'd be like, aren't you gonna get a 0? And I'd be like, no, Mom, I can do it, redo it. I'm just not ready. But that was not the case. I got a 0.
When that grade comes, you're like, remember about that? All those times you scooped me up.
Yeah, I was like, well, that's your fault, Mom.
It's poor parenting.
You should have learned how to put your foot down.
My teacher needs to talk to you, actually. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't
They actually kicked me out of school yesterday. But
yeah, I'm moving to San Diego. When you came out here, was it to only work, or was it like to chase the music dream?
Just to work.
Oh, you just didn't want to be.
Well, one of my exes came out here.
Oh, you chased him down. All right.
I chased him. I was like, you ain't.
So you were in your car outside his house, like.
No.
Stalking him. I got you.
No. But yeah, I came out. He told me, he's like, I'm gonna move. And then after he said that, and he actually moved, I was just like, well, damn, like.
Were y'all broken up already?
No, we were together.
Oh, he like dipped on you.
Well, he had to. We were young, remember?
Yeah.
We were super young, and his mom was moving to Tennessee.
Oh.
And so the only option was for him to move to Tennessee or to go with his brother in San Diego.
Oh.
So he moved, and he told me, and I was just like, well, what about me? And so I was just like, well, Mom, I'm moving to San Diego.
But not with him.
Not with him.
Were y'all still together, though?
We were still together.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, so when I was in my car and stuff, we were still together. Like,
he let you sleep in your car? I'm going to judge him.
Ooh.
That's foul, my guy.
What?
You could have snuck her in or something.
But he was living with his brother's girlfriend.
Oh, okay. So
family.
Oh.
And they barely let him in.
Okay, yeah.
Like, he had, like, this tiny room, like, he couldn't really, like, it was not his room. Like, he was told, like, he can't, like, touch anything. Like, just, like, kind of, like, it was really strict.
Oh, I get it.
So he couldn't really take me in.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
It was his brother's girlfriend's family house.
Yeah.
And he was just, like, shoved in there because it was either that or Tennessee.
Yeah. So,
that makes sense.
And then here comes me, like, I'm on my way, baby. Like,
here, I'll drive it over. I love you. We'll make this work.
With a broken down car. My car would always overheat. So I was like,
no shit.
Yeah.
And that's a drive, too. I mean, it's not like 2 hours, but like your car can easily overheat on the way over here. You know what I mean?
It would.
Yeah.
So my first time, I was driving to him. And I will never forget, his best friend Billy came. But he was a cool dude, just like one of those guys that are just like cool with everybody.
Oh.
And my ex, it was the first weekend or 2 weeks in, he was already situated, and he was like, well, if you want, you could come pick me up. And I bought my first car, and I just bought it for the looks. Like, they told me not to get it, but I got it. And I remember telling my mom, like, hey, I'm gonna go pick up so-and-so. And she's like, oh, be careful. And I was like, okay. And I took his best friend with me, but it was my first time driving by myself to San Diego on a freeway. Never been on a freeway.
There's no freeways out there.
No, I was so scared. I was like, why is everybody going so fast?
Did he know how to drive?
Yeah, when we pulled up to his house, he drove. But, like, I had to pull over. Like, I had to pretend that I was hungry and pulled over, but I was really scared. I was because I'm used to going, like, 25. And everybody was going, like, 80.
Yeah, especially on that road, because it's, like, straight.
Yeah, so I was like, everybody needs. I was so scared.
Y'all telling people slow down. Slow down.
I was sticking out my head out the window. I'm like, slow down. Slow down.
There's kids here.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy of you, though. Now if you think about it, right? Like.
Yeah. Like what the heck?
Said thug life.
I really did say thug life.
And then he's an extrovert, so you guys didn't work out, but then.
No. But we were together for 13 years, so it was.
What? Where'd you meet him? In what sandbox?
Oh no, he's gonna see
13 years. Damn, that's a long time. Me and my wife been together almost 10.
Oh dang.
Yeah, 13. That's. I mean, you're young though. That's what I'm like tripping about.
Yeah,
like,
we're all little. We were really little.
13 years. That sucks. I'm sorry you guys didn't. Work
no,
out.
it's okay. It's okay. Like he's all engaged now and everything's good.
Even worse.
Why? No. You know what? Like,
has it been a while since you guys split
yeah.
up? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I got in another relationship and everything like that. Right. But like, I just feel like I'm happy that I got to experience everything in just with one person.
I got you.
Instead of going through many heartbreaks, like it was just with one person. So I was like, I'll take that.
But look at that. He was like, he may not have been here forever, but he was like a big part of your life because of him, you're out here, Yeah,
like, and then when we became friends, like we squashed everything like 3 years ago, like whatever. Like, he told me, he's like, hey, by the way, I know all your songs are about me. And I was like, hey, like
you're all like, thanks for the stream.
Yeah, but it's nothing but love. Like honestly, like it was a good experience. Like I'm glad I just stuck with one guy instead of like
multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have been messy.
Yeah, like nah.
So y'all cool now?
All of a sudden I have no voice. What happened? Ooh, it's getting personal.
My bad.
We gotta go to the next topic.
My bad. No, that's cool. I mean, you're out here, so he served a good
everybody's
purpose.
Now like, who
is it? Say the name. No names.
Say all the names.
And I'm gonna bleep his best friend's name so they can't tie it up. That's what's up. So how long you been like really pursuing like the music now?
Honestly, I just started back up.
Okay. Oh, you gave it like a break?
Yeah, I got like all like stuck in between my heartbreaks and stuff like that, and just like being out here alone. Like I really don't have many like family members here. Like actually, like not like none. Like a family.
Oh,
family,
yeah.
Like, and so like yeah, like I have family, but like I'm really out here like alone. So like life just kind of took over. Like I had to get 2 jobs. At one point I was working 3 jobs and my music just kind of stood there, which sucks because when I was really doing music, like within, I think 4 months, I saw I had like 6,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Damn. All
and
right.
then like, yeah, and 7, I saw I had 8, and then all of a sudden I had 10. And people were asking me, they're like, are you paying for subscribers? And I'm like, how do you even do that? Like, do you guys see my comments, my likes?
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely real. And they like really loved me. And I was just like, damn. But I stopped. Like, I would like kind of delete my social media and like.
And you were going through it then.
I was really going through it. And then like now, like I realized I'm like, damn, like my music is everything to me. Like I would be so stupid to let it go. So like I feel like now God's telling me, like before he gave it easy to me, he's like, here, and now he's like, work for it. Like,
yeah, you gotta do the 80.
Yeah, so now like I'm doing all my shows and everything, but I was like, damn.
Well, it's crazy because you could have used those heartbreaks or that energy or the sadness and narrowed it down and focused it on music.
Yeah,
you could have put it on to like.
But I was so young too. Like I did need my mom's support, like or somebody, like like I said, I like my mom supports me, but at the end of the day, she doesn't know about that stuff. She's just there, like she's like this sweet lady, but she's not like gonna be like, okay, we got to do this and that, like let's like like. like actually stuck her feet into it. So I was just like, damn, like if maybe like she helped me too, like, okay, like my daughter does music, let me like hit up people, get some help her with shows, like, hey, let's make little merchandise for her. Like, I don't think I would have like stopped because I had that support.
But I mean, if it's not her, like,
not her thing, like,
yeah,
I don't blame
that's
her,
like a crafty or somebody who's like.
But I was so little, so like, and then like shows too, like she couldn't take me to shows, like we didn't have the car, so like that's when I got older. I was like, okay, I have a car, like I could start moving. But then I went through like a heartbreak, so
that's like, tough. Like, so you just sat in the room.
Yeah, so like I was like, this is my time now. Yeah,
damn, that's what's up. So what, a few months, a year now that you've been like really diving back into the music?
2 months.
Recent. And you're already doing shows though. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of shows. Like I have one with Mr. Capone.
You know, I saw that. I was like, that's dope. And then it reminded me, he's not Mexican.
He's not. I just found that out.
When I found that out, I was like, oh, that's like, what? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Because he's like a specific style of hip hop, like Chicano hip hop.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like nobody would have ever thought he's not.
Yeah, I even wore my hair down to my last show with him because I was like, you know what? Like, I'm a Mexican woman and like I have to actually put my hair down and look the part. Yeah. To find out that he's not Mexican. You know what though? He's cool.
Yeah. Oh, so you sat down and met with him already?
Yeah, like it was cool. Like it was a mission going out there. We performed in Winslow, Arizona. It's a small town, but we went. And he kept telling me, like, you know, perform. There's a lot of loyal people out there. And that's true. Like, when it's a small valley, when people go, like, they really want to, like, say hi to the artist. If you're good and they want to, like, take pictures, get your Instagram. And that's what he told me. He's like, you know, these shows, there's a lot of loyal fans there. And when I went, it was really cool. Like, it was new to me. Like, but I know that God placed me there. Like, I felt it. Like, I really felt it in my heart. Like, and he got on stage and he shouted me out. And I was just like, this is so cool. Like, yeah.
So you performed your music?
Yeah.
Okay. How did that?
I'm not going up there performing like Ice Cube's music.
No, like, I don't know if you were like singing his hooks or, you know what I mean? Like,
no, just mine.
So I'm curious about this. Like when you do that, obviously people don't know who you are, right? Like,
yeah, no.
So there's not gonna be people like singing along or like, oh, that's my jam. They're kind of like, oh, it's a new artist.
But this last show, everybody was like, hey.
Oh, that's what's up. That's dope. They were showing love.
Yeah, cause like it was really cool. Like, so before the song actually went on, I sang it. Like I sang the hook to the crowd. Yes. And I was like, hey, check this out, you guys. I was like, this hook is so fire. So I sang it to them. And then after, I looked at the DJ. He dropped the beat and then the hook went out. Everybody was like, hey. And I was like, hey.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Because I just imagine that's scary. Like you're up there and performing a song nobody's ever heard before. And you're just like, I hope they catch the vibe. You know, like come with me on this.
Yeah, you have to. There's been shows where they just like are all just like back then, like just staring at me. They're just all like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
mom.
Your mom come pick me up.
Mom pick me up.
Taking you back to high school days and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like that's crazy. But props to you for doing it.
But these last shows, they've been good. Okay. Like really, really good. Like I really want this bad. Like I told you, like I feel like God's really guiding me. So I feel like I have like this really good energy that like God's allowing me to have. And like when I go on stage, like I'm really good now. Like I just like, it's just me. Like like there's no show. Like it's literally just me. Like that's the show. Like I go on stage and I'm not just like this girl. Like I'm not going to be like, hey.
Just stand there with the mic.
Stand there with the mic or try to look really pretty. Like, nuh-uh. Like, I'm going to be jumping up and down. Like,
that's dope. I think they probably feed off the energy that you're like, you know, let's go. Yeah. You get on there and be like, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, like, I don't even know what I do on stage. I'm just like hopping around. I'm like, hey.
Your music is unique. in the sense that it's like it's not like R&B, but it's like R&B with like hip hop, because you can hear like a little bit of like a hip hop flow to it, but you're still singing, right? And so I think it's dope. It's unique. So it's different than what you normally hear, like either like hip hop, or you're like R&B singing, but you have like this mix of both. It
kind of sounds like I'm rapping, singing, huh?
Yeah, sort of like almost like if I had to compare like the Weeknd type. Yeah. Where he's singing, but he's like rhyming, like he's flowing, but he's in a singing tone.
That's how I feel too. I actually thought about that today. I was like, I'm not even rapping.
Yeah, you're not.
But I'm not even singing. I'm like talking.
You're like singing, but flowing. You have like a rhythm, and it like rhymes and it goes together. Yeah. So it's pretty unique. So it's pretty dope.
Yeah. I'm excited to
Do you perform. Consider it like hip hop or like more R&B?
More R&B. My music's actually really sad. Like really, really sad.
Yeah, that song I forgot the name. Last night or
middle of the night?
Middle of the night.
Date night.
I was like, damn, who hurt her?
You did?
Yeah, I was like, damn, she's in pain or something.
Well, when I performed it at the show, I was like, it's the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And the whole crowd's jumping. We're all like smiling. And then I was laughing because when I got out, everybody's like, people kept telling me they're like, that's a really sad song, but I felt so happy.
Especially in the video, like you pick up the phone and you're like, you always do this, and it's like, aw. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What made you go with that song? Like, what was the muse behind writing that?
I just feel like a lot of couples fight. In the middle of the night. Well, I did.
I was just saying.
You're like, I usually sleep in the middle of the night. But
I don't think we've ever gotten a fight in the middle of the night. I'd be like, yo, save that shit for the morning.
I
know. Wait till like I get my coffee or something.
No, but it's true. Like I feel like in relationships, people come home, they've been drinking or whatever their situation is, and then they start fighting, and so it's like it's the middle of the night. I don't want to fight. Yeah. That
sounds like one came home drunk. And then the other one was like, where were you? And it's like, it's the middle of the night.
I don't want to fight. Yeah.
It sounds like a toxic relationship for real, though.
Ooh, yeah. Probably, yeah. Yeah, that song wasn't even finished. I just thought it was so good that I threw it out there.
That's dope.
Like, I was just like, damn.
The feedback's been good, though, right?
That's
good. Are you going to finish it?
Nah.
You're just going to leave it like that?
I'm just going to leave it like that.
Leave it like that, moving on to the next.
Yeah. I even made another song, too. It's not even finished. And they're like, are you going to leave it like that? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe. And they're like, Kaija, you have to really, like, finish the song. Like,
yeah, because what is it, like a minute and a half or something? It's like,
wait, middle of the night?
Yeah.
It's 3 minutes and 3
No,
seconds.
it's not.
With the video.
It's okay, yeah. Like the first minute is like, where were you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's me. So.
Yeah, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, but you know what? This is just to let everybody like see like, you know, like what I'm about. Like I shared my other new song yesterday, and a lot of people are liking that. Like I had my friends text me like, that song Too Much is so cool. I'm
That's
like,
dope.
I bet you think it's cool.
They're trying to make sure you still got the same number before you blow up.
No, I want to. Like, I hope that's in God's plan. Like, I definitely, like, I'm throwing all the energy out there. Like,
to blow up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm giving myself 6 months.
6 months, that's it? And I've asked, like, I don't really do too many, like, hip-hop art or artists in general, but the few that I have, like, mainly the men, I'll be like, at what point do you be like, this ain't it, dog, you know, like, this just ain't gonna work for me, you know, like, when do you have to be self-aware and be like, it's just not, you know, I love it, but it's just not gonna pop how I want. And then none of them ever give me like they'll just be like, I'm just never gonna stop trying. And I was like, all right.
Well, I feel like at one point you should know. Like, honestly,
like be honest with yourself, you know.
You
like,
have to, like, I totally support people chasing a dream. Like, I get it. But, like, we do get older.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we do have families. We do need to have jobs to survive. Life. So, like, you know, if you truly see, like, if you're getting followers every day and you have people like celebrities reaching out to you, then definitely pursue it.
Yeah.
But if you really see that, like, you're not even getting one follower, like, 2 weeks, and you're just really, like, you might have to, like...
Especially if you put it out something and nobody's, like...
fucking with it, you're like cricket status.
Yeah.
No, but like that's why like I really see like that's what I'm saying. Like when I first put out my music, I got those 10,000 subscribers like nothing. So I know it's in me. Like I know like I'm like dang, like it's definitely still in me. I just have to probably push myself more now. You have a product and people like it. Yeah. Now you just have to do the 80%. Like. Work hard and put it out, keep doing it. Yeah. And I want to make like now merchandise. I got to do a lot on my end. I'm going to have to work on a lot. But my next step is like making like maybe like a little clothing brand. All right. Yeah, I know. Kaija line. Do you know what Kaija stands for? No. I was going to tell you guess, but I don't think you're going to guess. Is it like the word, is it from a different culture? So Kaija, so it's Kaija, stands for Keeping an Inspiring Journey Alive. Oh, how was I ever in a million years gonna guess that, girl? I thought you were gonna say like it means princess and like a different culture. Yo, yeah, I think it stands for Keeping an Inspiring Journey Alive. What is it? Keeping what? Keeping an Inspiring Journey Alive. So Kaija. Girl, come on. So that would have been cool to like have merchandise that says that, Keeping an Inspiring Journey Alive, Kaija. But then I also, I like this other one that says, I'm only famous on the weekends. Oh, that's dope because it really matches. You work Monday through Friday. Yes. Well, I work 7 days straight. Damn. Yes, but like when I have shows and stuff, like now that I'm getting more shows and things like that, like I can't work on the weekends. But that's okay. They understand. But yeah, like I always tell them like, well, sorry guys, like I'm famous, but only on the weekends. Yeah, Monday through Friday, just Monday through Friday, I'm a just regular like, schmeggler. Literally, like, how can I help you? How can I help you? Yeah. Thank you for calling. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah. And on the weekends, starlights. And start for real. That's stage like, and crowds and. We love you, Kaija. Yeah. That sucks. That's dope. That's like Hannah Montana. I'm Hannah Montana right now. Yeah. Especially if you take off the hair, they're like, "Who's that?" They would never know. They're like, "Who's that?" I'm just like this regular. If girl. You put on glasses, boom, completely they're like, different. Oh, Kaija. Yeah. That's dope. Do you get artists hitting you up to like collab or not yet? Yeah, I have a lot. Nobody like really big, but no, but like local maybe. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, I do. I just don't know who to collab with. Okay, so I'm thinking about like after this song Too Much, I'm gonna do like little reels of it, like let people hear it. But I'm thinking about doing a reggaeton song. Oh, all right. A little Spanish flow. Yeah, so I'll always go back to my heartbreak, but maybe it's time for me to break out and make like a crazy. And I have so much energy. Yeah. So like, I just feel like it would be perfect. Like if I love dancing, so like it just be so good. Little summer banger. Yeah. That's what's up. I see it. I don't know what. You have to look for it for sure. Really? Yeah, especially with like the hair. You have like you could do it. Ooh. Be pretty dope. Get your little Karol G going and shit. I just don't know what I would do, but I feel like it would be crazy. Yeah. Like, I feel like when they're going to see the video, they're going to be like, this is not Kaija. What happened to her? She out here wilding. Yeah, they're going to be like, well, I went through a heartbreak. Yeah. And now it's the healing process. Yeah, so in my next video, if it's like a reggaeton song, it should be like, I want it to be like me cheering with someone and be like, forget a heartbreak. We outside tonight. Yeah. And then like they're gonna be like, okay, she's over the heartbreak. You should do a scene where like you're at the salon and you go with red hair.
Because every girl that goes through it, you know, they go the red hair.
Yeah, I've done that too.
I call it the whole phase. They're like,
that's
red hair.
Funny.
And then you can be like, we outside, girl.
Rihanna did red hair when she did that whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. With Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? I told my friend the other day, I was like, I'm going to blow up so big, I'm going to meet Chris Brown.
Oh, all right.
And I was like, he's going to want me. And they were like,
did they tell you like, girl, be for real?
Yeah. No.
I mean, I feel like it's 100% possible.
Yeah. It's different because they see my shows, and when they see my shows, they're just like, damn, like
she's doing it.
She's really doing it. Like really, really doing it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
They were there from the beginning, so.
Yeah. My friend's from preschool, so.
Have you had anybody like hate on you?
Let me find out.
Somebody around you too, leaving like negative comments out like, she's whack.
No, not so far.
That's good.
But I mean, like, eventually there's going to be people out there that don't like me.
I don't even think they don't like you. It's probably the jealousy that you're doing it.
Yeah.
Doing it kind of fast too, like already doing
it fast, huh?
Yeah, doing shows already where like a lot of people probably can't even put a song out, you know what I mean? Like they get stuck in trying to perfect it where you're just like, here's like a quick song, like it or don't.
Yeah. No, seriously. And then to have people message you now for shows, like, hey, like, I'm just like, stop it. Like, okay.
You're like, fine.
Yeah, that's how I am. So that was like a huge blessing. Like, to be honest, like, whenever I like feel like I'm on 0% hope, like I swear, like I ask God, like, show me a sign, like please, like, and He shows me a sign.
That's dope.
Like I'm gonna share a story with you, 2 stories. But so one time, I moved in with my friend. Well, I met her through Craigslist or whatever. She had like they were renting out the room, and I moved in, and like 3 months later, I never got a bed. I never got anything. Because remember, like I was so used to moving that I just didn't want to get comfortable. And one day she's like, hey, like, you know, I really feel like you should get a bed. You're making me nervous. Oh. And because like, you know, like to her, like.
You could just pick up and dip or something?
Yeah. And she's like, do you plan on not staying? Like, and I was just like, you know, I just moved a lot. And, you know, I don't know. I still had my stuff in boxes.
Oh, okay.
So I just had like my little stuff. I'll wash, fold everything in boxes. Like I just did not want to get comfortable. And I never realized that was a problem until she told me, like, you know, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, like, and she's like, I really think you should get a bed. And she's like, I feel like a bed will really help you when you come home from work, and you should try getting a bed. So that night I was laying down and I was like, maybe I should. Because I still felt like I didn't belong anywhere. So I was just kind of like, damn, maybe I should fix my room. The next day I went to work. And this girl comes in and she's like, hey, I need to ship everything. Like she was shipping out her stuff. And I was like, okay. So I'm helping her. And she's really stressed. And I was just like, but remember the night before I was like, I prayed and I was just like, you know what, God, I don't have the money to buy a bed, but like, help me save, help me be disciplined. So the next day, back at work, she's like, can you help me ship? I need to ship like 10 boxes, this and that. She had to ship like 20.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like going to be like $2,500.
I was about to say, it's expensive to ship.
Yes, like she was shipping. Yeah, and she was like, and I told her, I was like, okay, I'll help you. I'll give you a discount. And then at the end, she was like, oh, I'm so stressed. And I was just like, what's going on? She was like this little gamer girl. And I was like, what? Why? I was like, why are you so stressed? Everything's going to be okay. I'm going to like repackage everything for you. You're in good hands. She's like, well, I'm stressed because like I guess she broke her lease, but they let her. I never asked her why, but she had to like leave to Georgia. Like she had to leave. She's like, well, I'm so stressed because I just bought this new bed. And I need to give it to somebody.
No. Like right in your lap.
Right in my lap. And I was like, huh? Like, what? And she's like, yeah, I called Goodwill, but they can't pick it up until Monday. She's like, my he's gonna come tomorrow. And he said as long as everything's empty, he will give me the deposit back. And I was like, oh, she's like, I just need it out. I don't have time. I have to leave. She's like, girl, it's a struggle. And then my coworker looked at me like, take the bed.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I could take the bed. And then she was like, really? And I was like, how much? And she's like, no, free. She's like, I'm not selling it. Please just go take it. I just need to see it gone.
So you had to go pick it up at the apartment?
Yeah. And I was like, I don't have a truck. And then my coworker's like, hold up. She had a second job. And her boss actually knows me because he had a P.O. box there. She calls and she's like, hey, she's like, can we go get a bed real quick? And he's like, yeah. He's like, take my truck. I just filled up the tank. The keys are in like the little thing. And she's like, she looks at me and she's like, let's go get your bed. And then I looked at the girl and I was like, is that okay? She's like, please. So I did her a favor and I was like, well, how about you leave? I'll get your number and I'll pack up the rest of your house.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I was like, I'll take the boxes. So I called my boss and I was like, hey, I volunteered to pack this girl's house. It's free, but she's giving me a bed, so I'm gonna be back into the store around like 10 p.m. So you're gonna see me coming in and out. And she's like, okay.
Damn.
And the next day I called the girl. I was like FaceTiming her when I was packing. Like I hooked her up and she hooked me up. And the next day, I called my roommate and I was like, hey, we're on our way right now. I was like, I have a bed.
She's like, thank God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So she's like, okay. And she's like, Cassie, she's like, you didn't have to go. She's like, you didn't have to go buy a bed. I'm like, no. I was like, I swear God heard my prayers yesterday.
Yeah.
Crazy,
free
huh?
Bed, yeah.
Free bed. And
were you sleeping on blankets on the floor?
Air mattress.
Oh, okay. So it was like not rough.
But a little one. Like it was just like, but I mean, for 2 months, 3 months, she was passing by just seeing like an air mattress.
You should have been like, first of all, close the door.
No, but we were like really cool. So I was just kind of like.
Do you still keep in touch with that girl who gave you the bed? That's fine.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
No,
I was gonna say.
I don't know where she's at.
She's probably like wherever she is telling the story. She's like, dude, one time I had to get rid of this bed and this girl.
But she did. I don't think she knew that I really needed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think she really did, but me, like, I knew, like, I was like, damn, like, I really, from living in my car and then sharing a room with someone, like, I never really had that bed.
Yeah.
So it was given to me.
That's dope. See, you have, like, good, that's a good, like, a Don, like, people just, you know, take care of you in
That's crazy, huh? Yeah. That I was just like.
I feel like my mom has that. Like, people were always hooking up my mom, especially after my dad died, like, and I was little, people would always just look out for her. And I always just thought that was weird. I was like, that's weird. Like, why are people like so generous? And
why are people so generous?
Yeah, because you don't expect it. Like, so when people do nice things like that, you're like, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. Like, they're mechanics.
They want something bad.
Yeah, so they would, like, mechanics would fix her car for free. And like not charge her. And I was like, damn, like what? Like, I didn't get it. But then later on, she would just tell me, she's like, you know, sometimes people have this aura about them and they, you know, like people can sense that you're good people when they help.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's how it is with me. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, I'm telling you, it comes from God. Yeah. Like even, when I'm telling you, I was literally like, I was on the phone with my mom and I was just like, you know what? Like, I don't know. Like this music thing is everything to me, but I was like, you know, I don't know, like, I just felt, like, sad, like, really sad. I don't know why. Really, really sad. And I was just like, you know, I got quiet. And then I told my mom, well, you know, God will show me a sign if it's really meant for me. He'll put people in my life, and then with those people, I will meet other people. Like, that's just how it's going to work. And so I was like, well, let me call you back. I just got home. And she's like, okay. Got off the phone. And I was just like... like, all hope gone. Yeah. Looked at my Instagram and I saw like a little request and I was just like, like I looked and then that's when it was Mr. Capone.
Oh, that's dope.
And I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. And
you gotta check those requests sometimes because there's like blessings in there.
Yeah. You know, that's why I was just like, I literally took a second and I put my phone down. I was like, like what you got planned for me? And so I was just like, that's cool. Like, I was like, damn.
If anything, you're getting like this experience to be able to like. Do you have like I don't know. Do you have like a videographer, or a photographer who's like hooking you up and going with you to like document this for you?
No.
Or are you just relying like on whoever's there already?
Kind of, yeah. It's just me. But recently with the guy that did my video, Junior, he reached out to me.
That's what's up.
He reached out to me, and it was really cool. Like I was already following him too. So, and he people were like tagging me, and I was like, what are they tagging me about? And and it's crazy because the day before I was like overthinking, and I was just like, damn, like I got these bills, and then on top of that I had to pay for a music video. Like you have to invest in yourself as an artist, like you really have to. So I was just like, damn, like that's a lot, like, and I don't like really have a team and this and that. And then I was sad because when I performed at the House of Blues, I didn't have a camera guy. Like we hired somebody, but I just was looking for something different. You
didn't like what they captured, or was it not focused on you? Or
it was focused on me, you know, like.
Yeah, you want your own. So it's like
I want my own. You have, like,
he doesn't care what else, or he or she doesn't care what else is going on. It's like you.
Yeah. Yes, and he's good. He's good, but I just wanted. Like, I just was like, damn, like, it would be nice if I had my own team. Like, my camera guy coming in with the Kaija jacket. Like, something cool, you know? You know, or whatever. Like, everybody's has their stuff on for me. And then 2 days later, I had a message. And this guy, Junior, messaged me. And he was like, hey, like, he introduced himself. And he was just like, I'm looking for an artist to work with. And then he's like, I'm doing my first video, and I would like, if it's you, I want to work with you. Like, not charging, I want to work with you. And I was just like, huh? Like, I was just like, God, you doing it again? Like, yeah, I was excited. And then, so I saw his work, and I was just like, damn, like, it's good. So I was just like, okay, like, yeah. And he's really good people.
That's good.
Really good people. And then I was at my job, and I was just thinking, like, 2 days later, I was just like, damn, like, I really need to get in the studio now, like, and start pushing this right there. And then my friend messaged me, the one that records my songs, and he was just like, hey, like, want to come in the studio? He's like, it's on me this time. And I was like, what the heck? What is going on right here? Everything's, like, just connecting.
Lining up, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, that's cool.
So you already did that song?
Yeah. I actually posted it yesterday. It's called Too Much.
Yeesh. I think I heard the snippet, but I work in my car all day, so I can't be like on social media too much. But I probably saw it and didn't hear it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
it's a good song.
That's dope.
It's a really good song, actually.
Damn, I feel like you got to take advantage. Like, all these things are lining up for you.
Yeah, so I'm just like, what's next?
Yeah.
But I'm scared, like, I don't know. Like after this show, April 19th, I'm like, what's next? Like, what's next?
Who knows?
Chris Brown hitting me up. Just kidding.
I mean, how far would that be, right?
Imagine.
Yeah.
I feel like they need a new artist, though, out there. Like, I get it. They have Sexy Red. I mean,
but that's like a special, like a unique, like the whole female rapper.
Yeah, but I feel like, like Alicia Keys, she came in, she has so much heart, so much soul, she's big. Yeah. Mariah Carey, like these artists that like take care of themselves. Like, I feel like they need another real, like really real, like female artist.
That's you.
That's me. Yeah. But how am I gonna make it? I'm right here. I need to make it over there.
I mean, you've taken the right steps, so you've gotten closer than you were before, So
in 2 months.
Yeah, so I can see like where you can be like, you're moving so fast that if you hit like a plateau where you're like you're not going backwards, but you're not moving forward, where that could be discouraging. But I think that's when you have to like just think like, be patient. Like, I've gotten here when I was back here, Yeah. So you just gotta like be patient and understand. Just keep grinding. I'm sure everything will pan out.
Oh, imagine I'm all big. I'm over here bringing in Cardi B with us next time.
How far would that be, man?
That'd be crazy. But I just feel like someone's gonna find me eventually.
Eventually.
I'm waiting.
Do you put your music out on SoundCloud or Spotify or?
So I haven't.
None? Just only YouTube?
Only YouTube, and it's a huge problem. So actually, I'm doing that tomorrow.
Oh, really? You're gonna put it on SoundCloud?
Spotify and Apple Music.
Oh, that's what's
and
up.
On Instagram.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then it can go on Instagram and people can use it.
I'm doing that tomorrow. So
TikTok.
Everything. I'm only gonna put like 4 songs out there and stuff because I have to do some things on my end. But at least
like legal things.
Yeah.
Like clearances and stuff.
Yeah, make sure that I'm good on my side. But yeah, it's time. Like when I go to shows, everybody's like, "Oh, where can I find you?" And I'm like, YouTube.
Like, you know what? I don't know if everybody's a YouTube like I was not before I did the podcast. I would never. The only time I go to YouTube is like how to, you know, like how do I do this? But other than that,
how do I start a podcast?
Yeah, literally. Like how do I edit audio? Like I never would go to YouTube to watch videos or music. Nothing. I would just be like, whatever. It was just like a tool for me to figure something out.
Yeah.
Now, like I'll like watch YouTube on my TV. Like I'm into sneakers, so I'm like watching sneaker videos and you know, like tech stuff. I'm a photographer too, so I like watch videos on photographers and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
So like, yeah, like you're right. Like a lot of people couldn't find you on YouTube, but there's people who don't use YouTube like that.
Yeah.
So like having Spotify or Apple would be dope.
Yeah. So that's the goal. Like, I was just kind of like not confused, but I was just like, damn, like I have my show April 19th. So I was like, okay, that gives me enough time to actually like put all my music out there and then like do what I need to do on my end. I was thinking about making like little QR codes with Kaija stickers with my Instagram, like things like that. So when I have this next show, I could be like, hey, check me out. Apple Music, Spotify. We were passing out stickers. Follow me.
Yeah, I mean that's how you're gonna gain your reach, your audience.
Yeah, so I was just like, I need more. Like I need to come with more, and I'm thinking about making that my first little set of I'm only famous on the weekends.
That's dope.
So I could take a picture, like turn around with the crowd, and like I'm only famous on the weekends.
That's a good little. Have you looked it up? Make sure nobody else is using it or anything like that.
No.
Oh, so I would just suggest, you know.
I know. I'm gonna do that tomorrow too.
Because you never know, somebody has it, and it's like, damn.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, damn, but I really like it. Like,
yeah, I'm only famous on the weekends.
Yeah, that's like my logo. That's my thing.
Yeah, you should definitely like get into it, like get to it to like secure it as yours. Yeah. At least if you're the first one to have it, then you could be like, I've had it first.
Yeah. So but I want it to look really cool. I don't know what I'm going to do.
That's what's up.
Something crazy.
So what's going to be what like motivates your music now since heartbreak already passed? Like, are you healed already? Like, have you closed those wounds of heartbreak?
Some new wounds are there now.
But girl, you stay getting heartbroken. Stop hurting her.
I know, huh?
What are you doing? Nah. Hold on. At first, it was like, all right, it could be them. But now I'm going to blame you, girl. Like, what are you doing?
No, I'm too nice.
Oh.
See?
So they kind of like, I don't want disrespect. They walk over you?
Yeah, they walk over me. Like, and you know what? I feel like, you know, as a mistake as a woman, like, I feel like I should have told these guys, like, instead of telling them like, oh, you know, my ex did me dirty and this and that. So they kind of look at me like, okay, like, then they start doing it too eventually.
Like, oh, I can get away with that?
Exactly. So like, shoot. Yeah, I guess I am getting heartbroken. But I feel like now I'm stronger. Like, I feel like now I'm taking that pain and turning it into like something positive. Like, I'm not looking at it like all sad anymore. Like, where I want to delete my Instagram and get in my feelings. Like,
Now you can put like music to it.
Yeah.
Turn it into a song. I mean.
Yeah, or like now, like, I'll get ready when I'm sad. I'm like,
You know, sometimes you just gotta put on your makeup and remind yourself, like, I'm that bitch. You know?
That's how I feel when I get my braids done. I'm just like, oh yeah, like,
I'm back.
Yeah, like, and then when I put my hair back normal, I'm just like, oh okay. But then the braids, I'm like, ooh.
How long do they last?
These, like, they could last like a week or 2 weeks if I really wanted them to.
You do them yourself?
No way. This girl, Christy the braider.
Shout out to Christy the braider.
Yes, she's Mexican.
Is she? That's what's up.
Oh my gosh, no, like her work is crazy. Like,
no, those are clean.
Like and she does it fast. She's just like,
chisme and all that.
Yeah, literally. Like, I really like. And then the cool thing about her is that I heard from somebody else that recommended me to her. So when you get your braids done, it hurts, like,
because they're tugging on you.
Because they're tugging, so sometimes you're just kind of like. And that's what my friend said. She's like, the cool thing about her is like you can't feel it. I don't know how she does it. You can't feel it. And when she did mine, I couldn't feel it.
That's dope.
Like you can't even like at all.
That's fire. So you get them done regularly?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. But I'm actually gonna start doing my hair different. She's gonna start doing my hair like in some like tall ponytails with long curly hair and like
more Latina.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start like doing that, like getting the whole like long. Like I want my hair super long, like high ponytail, like.
All right, different look.
Yeah, with the hoops.
Oh,
just kidding.
Big hoop energy. The bigger the hoop,
the bigger the dream.
Yeah. We'll use dream.
What?
That's funny. What does your mom think now? Now that you've done like so much more than when you were like, because I'm sure at first she was just like, oh, mija, you know, she's following.
How cute.
How cute, yeah. How bonita. And now you're like on stages and.
She's now like, you know, she's like, oh, okay. Oh, wow. Another show. Oh, wow. And when she sees me like with my braids, she's like, oh, wow. Like she's kind of getting excited. And then when I told her about Mr. Capone, she was like, oh.
She knows who he is?
Yeah. She's like, oh, that gives me chills. That makes me happy.
Oh, that's nice.
She's like, I just really hope, you know, like God places you with the good people.
Yeah. I mean, you hear like the horror stories of artists like falling into like people who just want to take advantage and shit. Like, so it's kind of like, you got to be careful. You got to, you know.
Yeah. No, I really
maneuver.
do, especially being a female.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so like, I actually got my first like reality check as a female artist.
Really?
Yeah. I performed at the House of Blues and it wasn't House of Blues. Like, but it was just whoever promoted the show, part of Mike Sherm's people. They were really mean to me. Damn. They did not want a girl on stage.
For real?
I performed. I did good, but like I noticed like
they didn't want you up there with them, or
but all the other openers were there.
Just not
me.
Oh, that sucks.
And I was confused. I was just kind of like, and even like I was on the side of the stage, and I would go and I would dance and stuff, and like. They just would tell me, hey, like, back up. Like, we already told you once.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was just like, I was just dancing like I wasn't
to
there.
Like their music?
Yeah, to whoever was performing. And even the artist, one of the artists came up to me after his show and he was just like, hey, I saw you vibing. Like, you know, and it was cool, but in my head, I couldn't get that out of my head. Like, why? And then,
were you there by yourself? Like nobody was like holding you down or like?
No, I was there with somebody.
Okay.
I was there with somebody, but you know, and this person, we go way back. He takes care of me. He's so cool. Like, I truly love that guy. Like, but it was just like a different environment. Like, you know, someone tells you like, hey, back up. Like, what am I going to do? No, like, you know, like you got to respect it. Like,
did they know you were performing?
Yeah. Like I did tell them. I was just like, hey, like my name's Kaija. And like, I performed, I opened up for Mike Sherm, like, you know, and he was like, I don't care. Move. Like he was very cold hearted, like, you know, and, the guy that I told you that like he was there for me. He left and he did make sure. He was just like, are you good? Like, are you gonna be good? And I was like, no, go, you know. So he left and he's just like, call me if you need anything. Like, you know, we're really locked in like that. And I was like, okay. And one of the guys that performed, he was like younger. His dad came up to me. He's like, oh, Kaija, go get like a photo with Mike Sherm. And so I went and I was gonna, like, I was literally just standing there and I was just waiting. I was kind of quiet. And then that guy, whoever the manager is of them, he was like, he's like, what do you want? To me, he comes up to me and I was like, I was just waiting to get a picture with him. Nope. He's like, I already told you 1, 2, 3 times.
Damn.
And he's like, you need to leave. Like, if he would, like, and I looked at him and he looked at me. He goes, leave. You're not getting no picture.
What a dick.
Yeah. And I looked at him and I was like, and I literally wanted to like say something, but like something just shut me up. And I was just like, you know what? Like, since I'm trying to follow God's signs and what's good for me, at that moment, I really felt like God said, like, it's fine. I'm going to give you better. Just hold on tight. And I just looked at him and I was like, okay. I was like, sorry. And I was like, have a good night. I was like, I just wanted a picture. That was it. And I walked away and like, I felt sad. Like, I was just like, what happened? Like, I was just there.
Like, nobody else was around to be like, hey, yo, chill out?
No, because remember my friend left. My friend left and I was alone. Like, I just wanted to go up and say, hey, what's up? Like, my name's Kaija. Like, get a quick pic. And that was it. And then, yeah, so then I couldn't stop thinking about it. Like, I really couldn't. And then my friend was texting me, through Instagram. And she goes, hey, Kaija, I saw that the show. You did really good. And she's like, there was a lot of guys on stage. And she goes, be careful. The music industry, she's like, it's a man's world. But when she said that, I was just kind of like, I got to see that yesterday. Yeah. You know, like.
Damn, I wonder if that, I don't want to like, just so he's a piece of shit for that, but was he maybe thinking like, oh, she might be like a groupie or like she's just trying to get close to it? Like, what was he thinking that he thought it was okay to be a dick to you? Cause like,
probably that, like, you know, like probably like this girl's just trying to get clout or I don't know. Like, I really couldn't figure it out, but I was just like I was just like, damn, you're mean.
For real?
You're mean. Like, yeah, so I was
for like no reason too.
For no reason,
out,
like,
bro.
You know, like I understand, but I wasn't disrespecting, so I was just like, okay, like I took a step away. And it was nobody's fault, you know, like nobody there, like it was just.
You were the only female performer? Mm-hmm. That's weird. I don't like that.
And then when I was walking out, some guy said, like a worker there, he goes, hey. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, you're too nice. He's like, you're way too nice. And I was like, he's like, you need to change that. And I was like, okay. And I walked away, but I was just like, okay, like I'll keep that in mind, like next time.
Yeah, you probably should have been like, oh, shut your bitch ass up or something like that.
I should. Oh my god!
What the fuck? Fuck you! Like, I perform like I'm up here for a reason.
I should have started taking off my jacket. He would have been like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "We're about to throw hands."
You know, like, yeah, definitely stand up for yourself for sure.
Yeah,
or have somebody with you who can be like, hey, don't be talking to her like that, like.
But like, it's like, what do I say when someone's really in my face saying like, no, you're not gonna get up, and he's famous, you know? So what am I gonna do?
Him or the
Mike Sherm?
Oh yeah, and that's his manager or some shit.
I don't know.
Those motherfuckers get on a little power trip.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, damn, like, you know. I was like, fine.
That's
one day y'all are gonna want a picture with me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was just like, whatever.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Yeah, that's fucked up.
I took it to the heart. Like I unfollowed I unfollowed Mike Sherm, I unfollowed all of them. And now when I like hear his music, I'm like, turn that off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not no hater, but it's just like, damn, like
you ain't trying to hear that though.
Only if he knew how his team treated me. Like,
well, he was there, right?
But he didn't see that.
Oh, okay.
So if he saw that, like I get it, but at the same time, like that's mean. Like he should know too, like how it is when you barely start up and things like that. So like that's a shame.
I think the fact that you're a woman had probably a lot to do with it. Because he was probably like, what she want? Like, whatever. I mean,
yeah.
I still don't want to justify him because he's a piece of shit for that, but that's fucked up.
That was
foul.
really messed up. So I was just like, nah.
Yeah.
But then after that, I had the other show with Mr. Capone, and that was like the coolest thing I ever experienced. Like, I felt like I belonged there. Like,
well, because he was more involved than you being there.
Yeah,
or like the other guy, I'm not gonna say his name. I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you. Like,
yeah, but they were like, you know, the show was different. Like, shouted me out. Like, they appreciated my presence. Like, they knew I was 9 hours away, and like I came all the way just to perform. Like, it was like nice, like good vibes. So I was just like, oh, what a difference.
But yeah, so now you got to experience both, like a bad show and a good show.
Yeah.
And you're doing another show with him again?
Yeah.
Out there again?
No, over here, San Pedro, California.
Where's that at?
Like towards LA.
Oh, okay.
I think, yeah. Yeah.
That should be dumb. That should be exciting. That should be exciting.
That should be.
I meant to say like that should be like dumb fun, you know, like. That's what's up.
Yeah.
How many songs are you gonna perform?
Actually, I have to ask them what's the time of my set, but I usually perform like 5 songs.
Did they tell you like a light or something? Get off stage or something?
The what?
Do they like flash a light or something? Be like, time's up, girl.
No.
No. You just do whatever songs. I just
do whatever songs. Yeah, I just do whatever songs, and I have my little mix that my friend Ray did, and like so.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see this show though. Like this next show, I want to go all out. Like I want the long hair, like a crazy outfit. I have some time, so I want to get like some things customized to say Kaija. Maybe like have some shirts to give out to fans that like me. We could take pictures and.
Look at that. That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. I think the music industry is like, cause it's saturated. Like there's so many people who do music.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, so.
And then with Instagram now, like everybody, like you just don't really know who's famous, who's real, who's not.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
Like, but yeah, no, like hopefully this is just part of God's plan. Like until I make it to Chris Brown.
That's the goal. That's the.
Until I make it to Chris Brown.
Is that like your celebrity crush?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
I just feel like me and him would really vibe. So
okay.
The day I meet him, I'm gonna be like, I made it.
Yeah. Yeah, be like, Mama, I made it.
Come on, Mom. No, seriously.
Who is your, like, do you have a celebrity crush? Like an artist? Is there an artist or is it an actor?
Yeah.
Who would it be?
Kane Brown.
Who?
Damn it.
Kane Brown?
He's a country singer.
Oh, no shit. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he's like different.
Is he like a white guy?
Though. Kind of, yeah.
Oh, okay.
With like blue, green eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he's totally the opposite of what I date. But like, he's just like, I like how he is like with his family and like he seems so loyal. So I'm like, ooh.
Maybe do a song with him one day. You never know.
I had liked Money Sign Suede.
Okay.
He passed away.
Oh, did he?
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, rest easy. That
yeah,
sucks.
they took him out in jail.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I did hear about
You're
that.
fired.
I am fired.
Yeah, they took him out, but I really like him.
He was young too. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is sad, hella sad, and unfortunately, it's one of those things that comes with that genre of music, that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like, and especially if you're really in that lifestyle, not just.
And they talk about that.
Yeah, so
if you're really talking about like you're rapping what you really do, like.
Yeah, unfortunate that it's the side effect of that.
But he was my like I like him. Like I swear if he was out right now, like I would be
in his DM.
Yeah.
Shoot me shot.
Yeah. Nah, he had a girlfriend. Well,
yeah, hey, big head.
No.
She ain't the one for you, it's me. You out here breaking out homes? Damn, girl.
No. I just would have really been like, I really would have hit him up. I would have found my way. When I really want something, I will get it. And not even him. Like, I wanted to make a song with him.
Oh, okay.
Like, that would have been so cool. Like, with the way that he dressed, like, all customized with his little outfits, and then hear me, like, next to him. Like, it just, man.
Would have been a vibe.
It definitely would have been a vibe.
You could do it still with somebody else, though.
I was like, what you mean I can still do it?
Well, I wouldn't even doubt that you can. Like, I'm sure he has music they never dropped. Maybe you can get your hands on it and, like, tell whoever's in charge of his, whoever owns it, to be like, hey, can I do a remix? Like,
that's too much research.
Of him. Oh,
that's too much research. I would have to like jump to this person to find this person, and then unless I was really big, then I might be like, hey. But if they just see me right now, they're gonna be like, who are you? Like, we ain't giving you no rights to his music.
That's true.
Yeah, so. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, he's like my little crush.
Rest easy.
I know.
Young king.
He was a young king. He would have been big.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. He liked music. He wasn't gonna stop.
Yeah, that's true. It just goes back to like the whole thing, like to be self-aware. But if they have momentum and there's movement in their progress in the music, they keep going.
Yeah. See, that's why I keep going, because I'm like, dang, like if I kept going, like, where would I be at the way I'm pushing these last 2 months? Imagine, like, literally, like, in a year.
Yeah. That's funny, because I feel like there's going to be artists who've been trying to just get to where you're at, and they've been doing it for years. I feel like those are going to be, like, the haters. They're going to be like, what the fuck? She didn't work for this. She didn't, like... They're going to hit you with, like, only because you're a girl. They're going to start
It's not like... It's harder when you're a girl.
Yeah.
Because you have to look good, too. Like, I guess
you're
not.
pretty, so... Like, you do have that advantage.
Yeah, but, like, I don't... You have to, like, make sure your hair is done and stuff. I can't come, like, all scrubby and stuff. Like, I guess it's cool. Like, people be like, oh, she's cool. Like, she's humble, but still, like, a girl, like, you have to make sure your body looks good, you feel good, like everything. You
have to look the part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if there's going to be any type of hate, they're going to use that against you. They're going to be like, oh, how she got up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. It's that whole, like, hater mentality where, like, even women who get, like, higher positions in work, it's, like, the first thing that they, like the envious ones go to, like, oh, she slept her way up there.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's true. Like, one thing this barely crossed my mind last week. I was laying down and I was just saying, like, people, like, who likes my stuff. And I had noticed, like, a lot of people from my own hometown, like, never, like, liked my stuff. Like, people that I really grew up with, like, we don't talk anymore, but I was just like, why don't you guys like my stuff?
Because you're doing what they're not.
Well, they never rap.
But still, just like, you're from the same place. You know what I mean? So it's like.
But you would think that, like, like.
That's one thing you're going to learn. Like, I'll tell you, like.
But now I see some people, like, out of the blue, like, people, like, that I went to school with liking, and I'm like, hey, you know, like, maybe some people really wanted to see the effort in me. And now they're seeing, but there's just some people I'm like, dang, like.
I used to take it personal because I had like a clothing brand for a little bit, and then like I would be like, damn, none of my people, like people I know, like I've been to their house, like don't show any support. So at first I was kind of like, damn, butthurt, But then you realize like there's gonna be strangers who fuck with you heavier than your people. Yeah. People you've never met before are gonna be like, oh man, she's dope. I'm gonna fuck with, like, I'm gonna be a fan of hers
for life.
For life, where people you grew up with, you went to school with, they're never gonna like even pop in your stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
there's some like people that I look on my feed and I'm like, why don't you ever like my stuff? Like, what am I doing wrong? And then there's some people that started and I'm like, yes,
I'm turning them over.
Yeah, like there's some people now, like from my hometown, that they're like Like one of my old friends, Kiana, she just messaged me and she's like, I've always supported you. She's like, I'm just on the outskirts. But she's like, I've always thought you're really good at music. And that like warmed me up. I was just like, yes. Like, I was all happy.
Well, one of my message is just don't take it personal. It has nothing to do with you. It's more on them, and you know, people have their insecurities, and they have to reflect it on somebody else. So.
Sorry, you know what I'm thinking about when I had said, guess what Kaija stands for, and then I told you, you're like, how was I supposed to guess that?
It's funny as shit because I was like,
it's so long.
What? That's crazy that you're like, you know, you probably won't guess, and I was like, oh damn, must be like, you know, an ancient Egyptian queen's name or something. You did say, you're like, is it like some type of culture? And I'm like, you're like, no.
It's keeping an inspiring journey alive.
So random too, like in a million years, nobody would ever guess that.
No way.
Only you know that.
Yeah. I've been trying to figure out a way to tell people that, like, you know, my name, but it's kind of like, it's so random. Like when I'm at shows, I guess I could say like, oh, my name's Kaija, stands for keeping an inspiring journey alive. But like, I don't know.
It just seems long. Like you'd be like, "Hey guys, that was Kaija, and Kaija stands for." They're gonna be like,
"It's too long. Come on."
Yeah, you know.
So I notice now, like when I get on stage, I'm getting like my real groove. Like my songs, like I told you, they make my mixes. So there's like some parts where it just transitions into the next song. And when it does, that's when I turn around and I say, what's up, everybody? My name's Kaija, and this next song's called Thursday Night. Y'all ain't ready. I ain't even ready. And then it goes into the song. So that's when I introduce myself.
Oh, so you're going to try to slip it in there?
Yeah, when it's transitioning into the next song, that's when I turn to the crowd and I'm like, and by the way, my name's Kaija. And then that's when, but before I tried that, like, my name's Kaija and it stands for keeping an inspiring journey alive. Let's get it. I was just like, damn, that's too long.
That's mad long.
Yeah, like
all right, girl, come on.
Like, no one's gonna really remember that.
Your real fans one day you could be like, oh, I know what Kaija stands for, you know, so it's gonna be dope.
They're all keeping an inspiring
journey alive.
Jungle adventure.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, wait, what? What was it?
Yeah, it's really long, but it's cool. It has a meaning behind it. I need to push that so people really understand.
That's dope.
My friend just sent me a video of her son singing the song.
Oh, that's dope.
And he was like, but instead of saying it's the middle of the night, he's like, it's the middle of the fry. I don't want to fight. And I was like, damn, dude. Like, okay, I ain't gonna steal no fries from you.
Even that cadence, it kind of reminds me of another song.
What?
Which
one?
Like an old popular song. Like, it's the middle of the night. I don't want to fight, but I can't pinpoint it. And I was like, damn, I've heard that melody before, like that flow, that cadence, and I'm still trying to. It's like been bothering me all day. I'm like,
really?
Where have I fucking heard that shit? Like, I was even like going through my phone, like my recently listened. I was like, I've heard this tone before.
So you're saying I copy other artists?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, she's a fucking biter. Nah. Oh. It just sounds familiar, that's all.
Yeah.
Because it's catchy.
Yeah.
So it's good though.
No, yeah. It is catchy. I'm thinking about actually like selling hooks.
Oh, you should. You should write for other people.
That's what I was thinking of, telling people, like, if they need, like, and I can give them options, they can just tell me what they want. I'm so good at hooks. It's like crazy.
The next Nate Dogg.
No, like I hear hooks and I'm just like, play that back one more time. And I'm like, I got it. And then everyone's like, what do you got? And I'm like, play it, check it. And like, I like get all in the zone. They're like,
that's dope. Like, you can do commercials one day. Like little jingle for commercials and stuff.
That'll be funny.
Yeah.
I want to make a commercial for the halftime show.
For the Super Bowl halftime show? Yeah.
You know how they have the funny commercials?
Yeah.
Like some funny ones.
Yeah. Those things are expensive, like $1 billion for 30 seconds.
Billion commercials?
No, like they pay $1 billion to run a 30-second commercial.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because that's how, like, it's because so much viewers at one time. Those Super Bowl commercials are like the most expensive thing. for them to put out.
Damn.
So like that's why they
watch me next
put
year.
in so
I'm
much
on
effort.
one.
Hey,
It's the middle of the night.
I don't want to fight. And then it has to do with. I'm telling you, that song could be like for like an ad for something. Like it's the middle of the night. I don't want to fight. And it's like for that you take Advil. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some random like product. They're gonna be like, no more fighting at night.
Take what is it? Melatonin or what is it? Melatonin or what is it called? What is that? What am I saying?
I know what you're talking about.
What kind of medication am I talking about? Isn't that for
the
sleep?
sleepy one, right? Yeah.
Okay, I was like, what is that? What did I just say?
It's gonna have something to do with like always have your battery charged so you don't have to fight with your wife or something. Like your phone never dies.
You want to recharge your relationship?
Yeah.
You take this.
Yeah.
Like,
in the middle. If not, yeah. That's funny. That's cool. I hope you blow up though.
I hope so.
I'm cheering for you. I subbed and everything. I was like, let's go.
I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. Like, I'm just gonna keep pushing.
Keep grinding.
I swear I'm not gonna stop until I have a real reason to stop. Like if I saw I'm not going anywhere or I see like things are really not slowing down, because it will slow down sometimes.
Yeah, there'll be a plateau, but then make some tweaks, adjustments, and then
yeah. But I'm really telling myself even now, like after this show, like I'm still praying like, God, after this show, open another door for me. Like show me I'm not crazy what I'm feeling. Like show me. Yeah.
That's dope. How exciting.
I know. How exciting.
I won't keep you too long. It is a Friday night. You still got, it's early. I don't want you fighting in the middle of the night.
Oh, what time is it?
10.
10. Okay. My cousin.
Oh. They're ready to go out, huh?
No, she's supposed to go to a concert tonight, and she hasn't even left, and the concert started like probably 2 hours ago because she's worrying about her outfit.
Oh, women in their outfits.
For real.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yes, it is cute, but
it's better to worry about your outfit than show up looking dusty,
Me. I'm like, I made it.
I don't care about anything else. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like that. Sometimes I'll just show up and I don't like. It's not that like I don't care about how I look, but I just all that matters is I showed up.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden I'll turn around. I'm like, damn.
Other guys are like, hey, bro.
I'm like, no, come on.
You're like, I like you. No, get out of here.
Go make a song about you.
What's your name?
Dear,
yeah.
Alejandro.
You were an asshole. Now make it rhyme. Yeah. Tell the people listening and watching what's your Instagram so they can go follow you and listen to your music.
Kaija's music.
Kaija's music. Coming soon to Spotify and Apple.
Yes. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to work on that. YouTube. We all know I have YouTube.
Yeah. And it's Kaija's music?
Kaija's music, yeah. Kaijas.
Keeping an aspiring journey alive. That's what's up. I hope you make it, girl. You gotta somebody cheering for you.
Hey, okay, so here's the promise from me to you.
All right.
If I make it huge, big, I'll bring a celebrity here.
Hey, there you go.
I promise.
It's recorded. We have evidence. Yeah.
Hey, I block you when I leave. It's like, yo, damn.
I was like, damn. She said she was going to be Drake.
No, Drake, imagine. But yeah, I always think about this because this was my first time someone like really reached out to me and I said yes.
Oh, that's what's up.
But I was just like, I felt like it was going to be good. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Well, I appreciate you coming through and making some time.
No,
it was nice meeting you. You're a cool vibe. Energy's dope. I like it. Really? I'm always like nervous when it's like somebody I don't know. I'm like, who knows how this is gonna go?
What if I was all boring? What if I was?
Oh my god, I would have been trying to be like, all right, well,
okay, ask me a question right now. Like, let's pretend we're starting over.
So, what brought you to music?
Life. Like, imagine if I was like that.
It would have been over a long time ago.
Really?
I would hit you up the next day. Girl, you ain't gonna believe this shit did not record anything.
Yeah, no, like, I'm telling you, it's all about energy. Like, I started this new thing this year where I'm only going based off energy.
That's good.
Like, I really am. Like, I'm following my gut and then energy. Like, you know when you know someone, like, and, like, you're just like a no?
Yeah.
It's like a real big no. Yeah, you almost got me in trouble about my ex.
Oh. It'd be all right.
Look, I love everybody, okay? I'm just going to say it there. I love everybody. Like,
she misses you, bro. No. She's gonna stop the wedding. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Me over here all flying with my helicopter braids. All, I object.
Yeah. The priest or whatever is like, does anybody me in the middle of the night?
I don't want to fight. I'm all stuck in a tree.
I miss you.
I love you.
Nah, it's funny. Congratulations on your engagement. Thank you so much for coming through. You're a dope vibe, and I can't wait to check out what the future has for you.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you. The vibe was cool.
Yeah, isn't it kind of funny because I give off shy vibes, but I'm not shy?
No, you're like a ball of energy, which is dope.
Really? Yeah.
I needed that because, like, usually, like, Fridays at work is kind of like you get closer to the weekend, so you're just kind of like, ugh, I just want to get the fucking day over with.
Yeah.
So you come in with like this energy, and it's like I'm
alive.
Like a line of Coke. I'm like, no.
No. And my music video is funny because I have a lot of energy, and I'm like, let's do this, and I'm jumping around. I'm just talking.
What bar did you do that at?
Stoney's.
Oh, that's right. In the video, the girl says like, "Come to Stoney's, I'll pick you up" or whatever.
Yeah.
Before we leave, how did you feel doing that with like? Was there regular people in there?
Yeah.
Did you go up and tell them like, "Hey, I'm gonna do a music video. Like,
no,
don't mind me."
No. I was just there like, we're here. Like I'm telling you.
Did you
like,
ask the bar? Like, is it cool?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm cool with the owner. Like, they're, we're really cool. So I just had told them, and they were just like, okay, cool.
That's dope.
They were so good to me. Like, I felt like I belonged there. Like, it felt right. And I was just like, I had so much energy though. Like, they gave us some shots, so I was just like, yeah, let's get it. And then, like, it was funny because then when they recorded me, they're like, okay, Kaija, you're sad.
Focus.
Remember?
Yeah.
Like, it was so funny. Real
Your
quick,
man ain't shit.
when they did the phone scene in the beginning, I answer a call from my friend Karina, and she's just like, hey girl, like, but I totally forgot that I was supposed to, like, they're recording me. And she was already she was already lit, so she kept forgetting to call me for the scene. So I kept calling him like, hey, call us, we're waiting. They had the camera there. And then finally she's like, okay. And she calls me, and I forgot, I answered my regular self, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And then she's like, hey, you want to come to Stoney's? I was like, yeah.
The guy's like,
I'm down.
Kaija,
yeah,
you're sad.
Yeah, and then we hung up. She's like, all right, cool, see you soon. I was like, all right, bye. And then Junior looks at me. He's like, Kaija? And I was like, yeah? And he was like, you're supposed to be sad.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah.
Sad. The scene is sad.
Yeah, so then I called my friend back. I was like, dude, I was supposed to be sad. And she's like, oh, shit. And she's like, should I call you back? So it was hard to get her to call back again. And then that's when we did it. I was like,
when I saw the video, I was like, the only thing, like, I liked the video, and I was like, damn, I wish you would have mic'd her up.
What do you mean?
Like, put a mic on you during the phone call scene. Because I don't, huh?
What do you mean?
When he recorded the scene where he was like, you're on the phone, you could tell like you weren't mic'd up, so it was like echoey sound.
Oh,
so I was like, damn, if he would have just mic'd her up, the sound would have been crispy.
Yeah,
it would have been nice. Yeah. That's the only thing. Like, I'm not critiquing your work, bro. Like, the job, but I do video too, so I'm always thinking and
like, he can use the feedback. It was his first video, so. Like
right there, like a little mic, that would have been. It would have just like, cleaned up the audio, because for some reason when I see videos, and it's always like beginning videos for like musicians, they do like this scene where they're talking and it's all echoey because they're using like the mic on the camera.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, man, if you just use a mic is going to clean up your audio and make it sound so much better.
I want a video in my dream videos in a glass house.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Just me there, like
crying, heartbreak.
Yeah, maybe with just like a little bottle right next to me, and just me really like
letting it go.
Yeah, but
there you go.
That won't happen until a while because I want to do that reggaeton song.
Oh,
I have so much energy. Like
you speak Spanish and all that.
You know what? For the world to know. I mean, never mind. I can't even speak anymore. No, I understand it fluently.
But you don't speak it?
I don't speak it.
Like at all?
I mean, it's in me. Definitely in me. Like if I say a word, you're like, oh, okay. Like it sounds good. But like when I think about it too much, I'm just like, or like if someone says like, oh, speak Spanish, I'm like, nah.
On the spot?
On the spot.
Like I'm a USA American citizen. Build that wall. You're like, hey, yo.
No, but like I get nervous. I think I just overthink it. But like I do want to make that song. Like maybe like when it comes to Spanish music, I'll be the first one up dancing. Yeah. Like
I just practice the lyrics. You'll be
practice and be.
If Drake can do it, you could do it.
Yeah. See, that's what I was like. It's in me. So it's like I just need to like break that ice. So that's why this next song, I'm like, I should probably do like a little Spanish song.
Yeah.
But I need something crazy, like a beat, so it can match my energy. So when like I perform and stuff, like
be all hype.
Yeah, hopefully I'm not too hype. I can't control.
No, you gotta be super hype.
I can't control my energy.
Like pouring alcohol in mouths and fucking ass shaking and all that good stuff.
Pull out the bucanas.
Yeah, there you go. La bucanas down the girl's mouth and shit.
And come out with like I have introduction songs and come out playing La Chona.
Hey, there you go.
Ooh.
It's gonna be dope. So please follow her, show her some love. Thank you, Kaija. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll do it again, in a few months, see where you are. Yeah. Hopefully you didn't quit.
I'm all retired.
She's like, no, I'm just an office.
Girl, so what do you
I'm
do
an office girly now. I just sing to myself in the shower.
We said 6 months, maybe in 6 months.
We're in March. Okay, 6 months. September, October.
Okay.
I'll see where you're at.
Okay.
Thank you again. I appreciate it. You're dope.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Now I'm getting shy.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Yeah, you looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you notice how we coming, we in front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on. Been in the field playing, we